Well, no, I'm doing. Hello, welcome everyone to another session of the Whirlwinds. First things first, our usual housekeeping. We got everyone here today. That's awesome. Also, let's see our usual things. I really need to make a thing for this. We have our Patreon, patreon.com/World of Null, where we work on our custom subclasses, magic items, and other homebrew creatures. And we are very excited for some things, but some of our things might need to get adjusted, so we've pushed off a few projects, like mainly like our paladin and stuff like that we'll need to figure out how that would work with the new stuff, because we want it to be compatible. And like I mentioned yesterday, we'll likely come out with a equivalent for some of these if we need to, but I think most of them should be fine. We'll let you know if those change. But right now, our main thing we've got going is our Corsair Rogue, which is very exciting. Uh, you can get that if you sign up for the Patreon, or you can purchase it on Drive-Thru RPG for just $5. Either way, if you pledge, you also get it for that same price, and then more content to come. Right now, we're working on releasing the Marauder Fighter subclass. It got a rework. You saw it last night in Vecna Eva Ruin 0.3. The Astral Domain Cleric, and we are going to release the Half of the Dragon Barbarian as well at some point. But let us move over to our intrepid group of adventurers. Hi guys. How you
Hello.
how you feeling?
Yeah,
Feeling
pretty.
good on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to kill some of you then.
Don't worry, you've already done that to us on the inside, where it
Awesome.
counts.
First things first, let me get settled in.
And I forgot that Duke kind of fell all over himself.
Yeah, he's got Dane damage.
I'm gonna
Chris
help
just
with
kind of looks
mine.
over and like, is that spinal fluid?
No, it's
Probably.
it's just drool. It's just drool.
Oh, okay.
And let's see. Give me my roll tables. Lord Helmet, what happened last time?
Oh boy. So last time we finished up taking a bath, went back to the helmet main hall, where we found that Mercurios, who was disguised, although we could tell who they were, alongside Croc's Donners, were supplicants to the council, offering promises of an alliance or some sort of a trade deal. Uh, we tried calling them out, but no one else could tell who they were. And then Proud told his son that Mercurios was the one that tried to kill him and Shulf. So yeah, some fisticuffs were thrown, not to much effect. But yeah, once that settled down, either Crocs or Mercurius was like, "Let's talk later, more civilly." Uh, they did that, talking about the treaty or whatever. Crocs spoke with Delilah about the fact that he's actually her father. Um, you know, there was a whole sort of Darth Vader moment there. Uh, Delilah pretty much went her own path, told him to fuck off. Trista stayed outside the whole time. He didn't want to humor either of them. But then Mercurios talked with him about how, like, someone's gonna kill him and he's gonna get replaced, and it's gonna be someone. So choose what path you want to take now or whatever. Uh, After that, party reconvened. Slate was like, "Oh, I have business in Helmet Home," and Lord Helmet was like, "Not anymore, you don't." And Slate was like, "But why? I've been such an angel, and I've treated all of you with respect and decency. Remember that note, the apology letter that nobody saw and was never mentioned, not once?" Uh, but anyways, that was sorted out. Slate then, alongside Saya, sort of revealed, he had a terrible childhood. He was essentially sold into slavery by his parents, and his sister mocked and beat him up alongside the rest of the guards. And when he rose up and led a revolt, he broke out with all the other prisoners that now make up Nocturne. And as revenge, he locked his parents up in a basement and tortured them to death with time magic while he made his sister watch. But
Just girl
he's
boss
not
things.
he's not a sociopath, you guys. He's not. He's a totally well-adjusted person that you should trust with the safety of your friends and loved ones.
1 second, let me get my...
And last but not least, we found Lord Helmet's oldest friend, Duke Hardhat, having a bit of a rough time. Having
Oh, I gotta do the voice. Fuck.
having faced off against Mercurios and sadly not having gotten the better of him. And that's where we pick up. He's a little concussed, maybe severely, who knows?
Hold on. Okay. My apologies. I must have fallen to the ground. This is a nice stone floor, I tell you what.
This is wood, man.
Ah. I see. That's all right. Hello, everyone. My name is Duke Hardhat, member of the Hardhat family and a noble guard of Helmet Home.
So nice to make your acquaintance, Duke. Ward has told us a lot about you.
Excellent. Most good indeed. You know then I am a strong paladin with a sense of justice. Huh. He looks at you, Lord. I just realized something.
Yeah, buddy?
Justice is just ice.
Ice cold, man, yeah.
Indeed. But not enough for the flame of justice that I carry in my hands.
Speaking of flames, hey, Duke, are you flame resistant?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Nothing much here is. We work in gas pockets and mining and other tasks. We have a lot of heat, as you've seen with the lava.
Lord's gonna lean over to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I thought there'd be more fire resistant people here. I'm actually really disappointed.
You'd best find those in... Hold on. I forgot my own place. In Tosiri.
Yeah,
They
got,
literally have fire newts protecting and heating up things in that city. You can also get some good mango there.
Ew.
Hey, wait, isn't Flinton pretty fire resistant, Delilah?
I mean, yeah, thanks to thanks to this. I just hold up my staff.
Well, I kind of look at Delilah and was like,
Lord Helmet's currently fire resistant now, at the moment. This is the path of the Inferno.
And Demon Blood.
And Demon Blood and Solar Dragon Heart, you know?
You'd think I'd be immune at this point.
No, I can't give you that. I did that once and it was the biggest mistake of my life, because every moment, am I resistant to this fire? Oh no, am I immune to this fire? I've learned.
Well, that's because you made special fuck off fire that went around immunity.
Oh yeah, Hellfire.
That was your fault. That was your fault.
Hellfire.
You should have just done it. You should have just done a different damage type.
Hellfire's in this campaign, at least. You guys have actually
No,
seen
just
it a few
immunity
times.
is always bad to give out.
Yeah, immunity's bad to give out. I learned that early on. Yeah, Hellfire's fun because that's the stuff from the hells that no one's immune to. But yes, you had a question for Mira, I assume.
Yeah. Hey, has he like improved, or has he sort of been at this kind of a level since he woke up?
Since he woke up, he's been like this.
Looks concerned.
I'm sure he'll be on the mend. It might take a few days, weeks, months, a year?
A bookstore?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I know that. I'm asking because it's been a while.
I mean, yeah. Probably be in the
Alright.
market district. Probably
Cool,
find a couple of
cool.
standard sellers or carts. We have a few more merchants coming through here again, and a nice fellow by the name of Dubois.
Oh shit, I know that guy.
He's actually here today.
Instantly rolls my eyes.
That guy has like impeccable timing.
Yeah, I
Seriously,
suppose.
it's like he's stalking us.
It is merely a blessing of faith, I am sure.
Or a curse.
But yeah, he's not ready to be out. I'll still need to get him. Mostly, his head is still healing, as you saw. You don't really recover from losing half your skull and a little bit of brain that easy. We regenerated his brain, but.
You got like,
And she leans in, she brings him in. I need to tell you something.
like right here, right now, or like later?
He can't hear. He doesn't have. The helmet kind of makes his hearing inert. He actually died.
Oh damn!
Like, we had to-
I did too. I know.
We had to put him
Oh, that
back
feels so
together,
gross.
and we kind of made the mistake of moving his body away from where he died. So we
Oh,
might have
man.
missed a couple of pieces. And to be fair,
like-
there was a big explosion, so those might have just burned up when that happened, but we regenerated most of his brain. I don't know what you can do, but I might be able to make a solvent or some kind of potion if you want to try and figure out a way to fix him up for good. I'm worried that he might not recover naturally. Brain injuries are very unpredictable. Not even magic can really fix that.
Is there a game store nearby?
What?
Is there a game store nearby?
Yes, there's like a board game shop and stuff like that, and a hobby store. It's in the market.
Is he good to walk around?
No.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I literally saw him walk 5 steps and fall. What am I saying?
Yeah, I think also the part of his brain where he tells direction is off. I think that's one part that's gone.
Look, I'm gonna do.
Look, I looked
I'm
at
gonna do
these
everything
weird
I can
papers from
do
the
everything
Newman
I can.
Academy, and there's this thing called the frontal lobe, apparently.
Can we hear this?
Perception checks. And I think he's missing some of that.
Well, okay. Look, I can't regrow brain parts, but I do know
17,
how to,
22.
like help people remember things.
Yeah, with the 17 and the 22, Seiya and Tristus, you definitely hear this.
Saya will slowly approach, just kind of. Is Duke on the floor still? Or
No, he's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
leaning against the potion
Um,
cabinet, and he's looking at the colorful potions.
Just kind of sidestep.
Shapes
Seiya?
and colors.
Saya will just kind of. We'll quietly for a second, and we'll just have you tried nanites?
We don't have access to nanites here. Because we're technically an independent state. We don't get things like ether crystals, electricity, nanites, anything that the rest of Silkrif gets, we don't have access to.
What
Is
if
there-
you?
Oh, well.
What if you made electricity?
We power our city through the heat and steam that we have here, thanks to the forges and the lava. And the water too. The water helps a bit.
If Saya will just turn back and just go, if you get nanites, that could fix most of the trauma.
I can make there is a potion I can make one that fully regenerates an individual, but it requires some very particular ingredients. But you're going on that hunt, aren't you?
Yes, we're scheduled to head that way shortly.
Well, the creature, I believe the creature that is blipping, according to rumors, is a deep dragon. Now
Son of a
they have some properties upon their body, the fungus that they grow, and including their saliva, has some natural healing properties, regenerative even. If you could get me some material from this creature, if it is a deep dragon, then we're in business. We can easily get the materials needed for this potion. Then if he drinks it, or if I pour it into his brain, he should fully recover. Within days. Maybe even a day.
That's wonderful. And does it have to be a deep dragon, that particular creature?
A deep dragon are a creature tied to the Underdark or fungal in nature. Most of these creatures, they have innate properties. They regenerate their cells through both moisture and through the fungal growths on their bodies. Myconids, for example, are such a creature where they are so intelligent and so potent in their skills, especially with the mind. It's because their minds are working faster than most human brains. Their brains continue to grow and expand up to a certain point.
And are you certain you can do this safely?
Yes.
It's gonna still be him, right? It's not gonna be like part dragon brain.
No.
I do have
There
one other
is a
question, if you-
plan B. There is
I mean,
someone.
We're gonna try.
Yes, I'm giving you
Everything,
options. There is someone out where you're going. She's a bit of a recluse, but she's one of the best druids right next to her great nephew, the Archdruid Talon. She's a witch by the name of Severa Nightbloom.
Lord Helmut's writing all this down.
If I may ask one question about the deep dragon, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Does the saliva and spores need to be gathered while it is alive?
No, it can be while
As
it's dead.
Okay, and is there a time limit where we need to get it back to you? Or will it keep indefinitely?
She puts up a finger and she goes over to two large vials. One's like a glass box, and then one is a large vial. She comes back over and she traces her finger and breathes on it. And you see the blue runes across her body as she activates, like she frosts it. This is permafrost. This will keep it preserved. It freezes it in... It almost freezes it in time, but now it can freeze time. There was one of us we thought could do it from our bloodline, but no.
Princess looks into the camera. Give it another year.
Okay.
Another year.
Looks at the camera. Has 2 time stops available.
Yeah. But yes, these should hold any samples you get. But if you're not able to, if it's not a deep dragon, Severa should be nearby, and she'll mark your map. She's like right on the outskirts here, and I have a thing to show you. Come with me.
Ooh. World map.
You
I love
guys,
the tack.
you guys are here.
Great.
You are
The tack
here.
is great. Yeah.
That is so
Jingle,
cute.
jingle. Who put this drawing here?
That's been there for a while.
That's
has
been there
for a
forever.
long time.
Yeah.
But
I
you
wonder if
guys
we
are
would have
here.
done that.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Oh my gosh, you should have tax for each campaign. Each
Yeah,
group.
like
smart.
color-coded tags.
That's what I'm
That is
thinking.
so stinking cute. I
Sheba,
love it.
credit to Sheba. Sheba does this for her campaign that I'm in, and she marks where we are on the map with attack.
I love this.
So you guys are here.
Yoinking that for the future. Thank you, Sheba.
Yep. And I'm gonna make a smaller attack. Attack.
A tic tac.
Tic tac.
That is where Severa is. In that area,
Okay.
in that area is where Severa is. Now your mission is close to here, and I will make another one.
That's funny.
Hey, it's the chick chack tack.
Now, your mission is close to here, the medium tack. So, big tack where you are, medium tack where your mission is, teeny tiny tack side quest with Severa.
Okay, and what's like the mile distance? Like time distance, not mile distance. Time distance.
On foot.
Mainly
Probably
from the medium tack to the small tack.
medium tack to small tack a day.
Okay.
Unless you have teleportation available or a vehicle.
What if we jog?
You'd have some exhaustion by the end of that, and I don't think Zach wants that right now.
Hey, no pain, no gain, brother.
We have we could
Brother.
probably get a vehicle. I need Sid to make us a Mako now.
But
Unless
yes,
you know-
so that's where you are, and she marks that on the map for you guys.
And if Lord Helm is okay with it, Tristis will take the cold box.
Nods head, nods head.
But yes, if that doesn't work out, that's another angle you can work with. And if you say you're a friend... Wait, you guys... Huh, I heard rumors, but haven't you met Talon, the Archdruid of Silkrith?
Yeah, isn't he on the Lord's Council?
Yes.
Oh,
we
he's
know.
on the Lord's Council. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a secret, but it's pretty... He's one of the rumored members, so that's just a confirmation. Well, yeah, if you say you know Talon, then that should get you in. That's his relative. That's his great-great-great-aunt.
Hey guys, no need to alarm you, but like 20 sessions from now, us admitting that's gonna bite us in the ass.
But anyways,
It's, it's fine. It's time for Talon to die. He's had it too good for too
Ah!
long.
Wow.
Dang.
I mean, he almost sealed away his entire town because his subconscious was so angry.
Zach just makes like these characters, and then like he's done with them, he's just like, all
I
right,
don't
think of the
want to
rabbits.
play- I don't want to play with you anymore.
That's exactly
yes.
what I was thinking.
But enough of that. I'm sure you're interested in some of my potions. Might want to
Not
stock
really.
up. Oh, are you sure? You don't want any polymorph potions?
Hey, guy, what's up? What you looking at there?
He is making purchases. But,
Potions, do I even have money?
you guys have a lot of money.
I have so much money. I always forget that Delilah's loaded.
But reminder, she has potions of polymorph with the following options. Displacer Beast. T-Rex.
Ooh.
And they go up in price depending. Basilisk.
Does she have a bag of holding for sale?
Young. No, this is a healing shop.
Shit, okay. Does she have just a bag?
She has a standard bag for potion kits and stuff like that. So those are tinier bags.
I'll take it.
All right, that's like a gold.
That's fine. I just need a way to separate all of my potions and shit because they're all like jumbled up in with my equipment and it's hard to find them.
Oh, you can just
One
right
of the
click
pricier,
move to
yeah.
backpack.
You can just move them to backpacks. Yeah.
Yeah, you
No,
click
my
on the
backpack
item.
has stuff in it.
No, you can make a new backpack and then you can organize it. There's a way to do that, Kat.
I thought you had to buy.
No.
I could just get a new backpack.
Yeah, you can just add a new backpack to your inventory and it adds a new organization
Hell
slot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does it?
I
Does
didn't know
it
that
really?
was an option.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
couple
every-
of
every
backpacks
bag-
as a
Every
character.
bag you add gets you a new thing. Can I label this?
You can.
You can name them.
Yeah, you can name your backpacks.
You can?
Yeah.
Wow.
You
I
guys
didn't
are using
know that.
backpacks?
My God.
But then one of her more expensive ones is a young white dragon polymorph potion. And
I
then
wonder where she got that from.
and then the last one, check. And this is up there in price, is a Bahir.
Ooh.
Then she has potions of giant strength, all of them,
Ooh.
and they get pricier in tier. She has potions of possibility. She also has potions of resistance.
I would like.
And then the last thing she has
Oh, there's more.
is a potion. Potion of spell skin.
What's
She
that?
has. This gives you. It's a very powerful one. Explain what it does, and I'll be making this as an item because I forgot to because I've been busy and sick a lot. This gives you 2 abilities. However, there is a drawback afterwards. This potion lasts 10 minutes. While you've imbibed this potion, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects, and you are resistant to spell damage. However, afterwards, you gain 1d6 points of exhaustion. These cost 2k each. And it's 1 per person.
So it gives you resistance to spell damage.
And advantage on spell saves against spells and magical effects.
Advantage on spell saves. And then 1d... I'm writing this out in my notes. And 1d6 points of exhaustion afterwards.
Yep, 1d6 points of exhaustion.
Okay. Still, guys, that's really good.
Hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
that is...
It's a collaboration between me and someone else that works here. They're upstairs. They're quite the savant when it comes to compounds and such. Not a people person half the time. But they helped me with a lot of these compounds.
Oh, are they... Might we have heard of them before?
Oh, no, they prefer to keep things private.
Understandable. How much...
Yep, go ahead.
How much for each of those potions of polymorph?
Potions of polymorph? Okay. Displacer Beast is 900 gold.
Okay.
Lasts for 1 minute. And I meant to say 1 minute for the spell skin, because that's 10 rounds. My apologies. So 1 minute on spell skin. T-Rex is 800 gold, because that's like a pretty standard one that people can grab. Basilisk is 3,000 gold. Young White Dragon is 1,500 gold. So 1,500. And the Bahir is 10k. And she only has 1 White Dragon and 1 Bahir. But she has a couple of the other ones. Enough for, like, theoretically someone to buy one for each of the parties, stuff like that.
I want the basilisk.
Okay. Go ahead. Mark that down.
Would anyone care if I grab? Because I've still no, I gave that one away. I would like to grab the young white dragon, if no one is opposed to that.
Zach turning into a white dragon in a campaign? I had
then-
2 nickels.
And then trying to use ice breath against a creature immune to ice damage.
Good times. And then she has potions of healing for our usual market price on the shopping center.
I want to get 4 greater potions of healing, 1 superior for 1850.
Done.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I would like to stock up on some of those as well. I'm gonna go
Potion
ahead
of-
and
Polymorph not a thing?
It's not. It's a custom thing for my games.
Oh.
So you would just put it in your other notes that you have it. It's a bonus action to use, and then
Okay.
it lets you polymorph into the respective creature for a minute, or unless you get knocked out of it via like HP drain, and then you, like a druid, take the remainder damage onto your true form.
What is the potion of possibility?
Oh, potion of possibility. That is easy. Potion of possibility. Oh, I forgot I had to search it with frickin'.
I have it pulled up if you'd like me to just
Yes,
paste
just
it.
go ahead and display it.
I don't know what up here is, but with the price tag like that, it might be worth having. I'll plop 10,000 gold
All
on
right.
the table.
Hey,
Ooh.
It's like it'd be there, but it's closer.
there's a robot one on the ship, so
There
you would have
is.
seen a robot one.
Yeah, you would have seen a robot one. These fuckers.
Oh, is that what that is?
I'd also like to go ahead and buy 5 superior healings
Mm-hmm.
for 3250.
Okay.
Oh, I had caps lock on. Sorry.
Oh shit! She has potions of dragon's breath as well. She has for fire. She has the chromatics, so fire, breathing, ice breathing, acid, poison, lightning. Yes, lightning.
I would like to get a potion of resistance for poison.
Okay, yeah, that'll be 600 gold pieces.
I will get a potion of possibility.
All right, potion of possibility. That is, I think I got those at just 1,000. Unless they're in the Knoll Shopping Center.
Let me check.
They are very rare, so I'm thinking there are more.
They're not in there. But yeah, 1,000.
Okay.
I'll take a potion of spell skin as well as a potion of possibility for 3k then.
All right. That's 1 spell skin down.
Can I get 2 superior potions and then 1 potion of, well, 1 of each, the giant strength, possibility, resistance, and spell skin?
Okay, which giant?
Let me check. Is it giant strength? Is that
Yep.
Is that the
So
only
there's Hill Giant Strength, which puts your strength at 21. Frost Giant, 23. Same with Stone Giant. Fire Giant is 25. Cloud Giant is 27. However, the Storm Giant is not there. So that one's not available. So everything up to Cloud Giant is available.
you said frost giant?
Yep, Frost Giant is 23 strength.
Okay, I'll do that one.
All right, so
I'd like to get a potion of possibility.
all right, 1,000 gold. And Lord Helmet, anything for you?
Nah, he's mainly just, not fussing over Duke, but just like, just trying to see if his friend's still in there.
He's just vibing.
I was able to add potion of possibility to my bag because I took a regular potion of healing and I changed the name and added notes.
Potion of Possibility
it's in
is
there.
an item you can
Or
add.
not
in D&D
possibility,
Beyond.
sorry, potion of polymorph. I meant potion
Oh, okay,
of polymorph.
there you go. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Did anyone else need to buy any potions?
I would like to inquire if she would be able to make a potion that would give me an effect of greater restoration to perhaps help me with some of my exhaustion. If not, then I'll spend some time later finding a cleric.
I mean, I can just help with that.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
How many times do you need it cast?
5 times would actually 4. Are we going to be resting before?
Yeah, you already took a long rest the night before, and
Okay. Yeah, so I went from 6 to 5. So if we're going to get one more rest, if you could do it 4 times, that would be
okay, hold
magnificent.
on. Let me just for use. For each use, 8,000 gold total for the 4 uses.
So 8,000 for 4.
Yep. So like that's
Okay.
2,000 per use of greater restoration.
Okay, I will spend that. That is, I will mark off 8,000.
All right, and she just holds out her hands, and you just because she does it very quickly, Dungeon Meshi style. The pain hits you in waves. You begin to see shapes and colors as you're under the effects of ether poisoning.
Shapes and colors.
I put a hand on Saya's.
And as you look at
What?
Seiya, you see
Wait,
on his
what?
shoulders 2 hands are just on them, looking at
Wait,
you.
why are 2 hands on my shoulder? What?
Tristus has got ether poisoning. As he looks at you, he sees on your shoulders these 2 hands, and then just something looking at you with a massive eye
Oh,
in
I
rainbow
know. Wait,
colors.
what did
Man.
what did Tristan?
Hey,
You
have
have
you
ether
ever
poison?
noticed how hot Slade is?
Oh,
Wait,
he's-
what's wrong
he's
with Tristan?
So far gone.
He has ether poisoning. Too much
Yes.
magic put into his system at once.
It was either this or turn into a sheep.
Saya's just gonna gingerly take Tristus's hands off his shoulders. And then we'll just
Wait, I think
No.
I have a handout of this, actually.
we should get you some tea and you should lay down.
Actually, yeah. Look at this. This is what you see, Tristus.
Wow.
Jesus.
I saw that in a fanfic once.
As
Oh
abo-
god.
as above board, that's what what Elwyn actually is. That's just watching over. Oh goodness, he has ether poisoning. Oops.
It's just staring at what's above
And his
Saya.
red circuits are glowing RGB style rainbow.
Pride Month, baby.
God. Is just staring at what's above Saya right now?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Saya's gonna look in that direction. Do I see anything?
No.
Okay.
And it's like if you
Alright.
had an eye that gives you true sight.
Oh, I do have an eye that gives me a true sight. Doesn't that give me exhaustion though? But it would be fine the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Saya's gonna look at Tristus, look back up, and then just Kakashi lift their eye patch up.
Well, remember, it clicks open for you. Remember, it goes. Zzz.
Oh yeah, sure.
You see Elwyn's body, the hands on your shoulder, but then where the neck is, it comes out of there, that create that massive like tentacles and an eye, giant eye stalk, just looking at Tristus right now.
Saya's gonna. Do I not have the eyes on my inventory?
You do. You should. Check your inventory. You have the eye of the, I made that for you. You should have it.
I do not.
You should have it. Hold on.
I don't have the eye.
You should. I made that item.
Mm,
Give me a second. Check your inventory.
I did. I searched inventory for eye. I don't have it.
Say,
No, it's like this.
Where is my eye?
As a proud Apple user, it starts with just an I.
It all comes
Not this
back.
again.
where'd it go?
Yeah. Yeah, where'd my eye go?
What the hell?
You know, sometimes
There it is. I have AOS 1.
Yeah, it's not in my inventory.
I added
Yeah,
it to your
sometimes-
inventory.
You know, sometimes I've had an experience where I've like edited a homebrewed item and it gets knocked out of someone's inventory, and then I have to go back
Oh.
in and add it again. Doesn't happen all the time, but I specifically remember.
There,
having
now
it
you
on
have a
card.
+1 to your perception, and minor, and it has 3 minor beneficial properties, which you did roll,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't gain exhaustion when you use the eye.
Okay. Yeah.
You just,
okay.
you're
yeah, I just
always
need the mark.
under. You're always under. No, you don't. It just you have 1 mark in the eye.
Oh.
And then when your eye upgrades, it goes into 2 marks, then finally 3.
And it oh.
You always
okay.
have True Sight active on
Oh,
that
I just have it turned off so that way I don't accidentally see something I don't do. That's
and
all I
then
do,
yeah,
actually.
with the eye patch closed, you're not using detect magic 24/7, nor are you using True Sight, because if you look back, everything lights up in the room, almost blinding the eye. So you just close the eye patch really quick.
Yeah, Saya would just go, Tristis. It's fine. That's my girlfriend. We're gonna.
Oh, oh, you. What do you two get up to?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Saya just kind of.
It's okay, I too see the horrors. They persist, but so do I. What's he looking at?
Saya will just kind
And
of.
Tristis, when you look over, you see the spirits surrounding Lord Helmet, and you see one chained up, coming out of his back in a chain, wrapped in chains and bindings of cloth. And his
Not the
mouth,
bandage man.
his mouth is
Oh.
also chained closed. But it's a
Lord.
bulging, muscly orc, and you have a feeling that that is
Ah.
Blade too.
Hey man, you okay, dude?
Yeah, I feel great. Man, what kind of kinky stuff are you doing with chained up orc man there?
What?
What?
And you've been reading too many weird mangoes.
Saya's gonna just say we should get Tristis back.
Yep, after a few moments, Tristis, it fades. And you are left
Oh.
to cringe with everything that you just said.
I kind of blink back into proper Tristis. I remember all that was just said, and
Like Itsuzubi.
well, with that, we must endeavor to be upon our way now, never to return here ever again,
Mhm.
never.
And if you would like to pick up anything from Dubois that doesn't require you talking to him, just message it in the Roll20 chat. If you want to pick up anything from him while he is here, or sell him anything, stuff like that. So
And you can do you want me to redrop the link to the Knoll Shopping Center?
Yes.
So you can...
So he's got everything on the Knoll Shopping Center.
yep, and then of course he usually has a feature item. Like, so if you want to know what the feature item is, I can let you guys know what that is.
Lay it on us, baby.
Okay, let me go get it, because I do roll the featured item.
As we're leaving, Saya's just gonna walk by Tristan and just go. So, it's late. Just keep going.
I turn to Saya and say, just because someone's an asshole doesn't mean they're not hot.
Yep, that's true.
And just because they're hot doesn't mean they're not an asshole.
Listen,
by the way-
agreed. We agreed 9 out of 10, remember?
At this time,
They will just nod.
each of you get a message. It's from the same person. Hey everyone. It's me, Sid. I've made a couple of adjustments to the ship. Mainly, if you guys wanted to have a bit of a meal before we go on this little expedition. Yeah, and I also improved your lodgings a bit if you like. Yeah, I also made a crafting room so you guys can work on some projects and stuff. I would love to have you guys for dinner and drinks before you stop by.
So do you guys think that Sid's like a little awkward sometimes?
Sometimes.
Yep.
He has what they call social anxiety. It is a
I mean, like-
noble upbringing.
I really appreciate him like going out of his way to like, you know, reach out and like step out of his shell. Maybe we should help him out, you know?
Like opening a crab.
I was thinking
Delilah
more
over
like
here.
a-
I guess I could not set a fire tonight.
Oh.
That's a very big step for Delilah.
That is really
Hmm.
big.
It's like somewhere here it goes like, oh my.
Okay, I got a couple of things.
I am gonna stop by the bookstore and get a few just mundane books.
Yep, that's like gold. Have one of those. This is good. Okay. So he's got the items that Dubois has right now. Holy shit. I rolled very good on your table for that. Oh my god. That's good. This is beautiful. We can
Spill the
only go.
beans.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta take it off. First things first. A Dragon's Wrath weapon, Wakened. In particular, it is a Wakened Dragon's Wrath pistol.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on. I could just do this. I think I just need to make it a homebrew because they dropped the ball with it on D&D Beyond. Or if someone that likes guns right now,
The
the
firearm sale weapon, the firearm sale laws are a little different in Icor.
An Eldritch Staff. Which does the following. It's a pretty dank item. He has a spell gem. An amber one in particular. With a mystery spell within. And a Stonemaker war pick. These are the items he has as specialty today.
Alright, how much for the gun?
How much for the gun? I'm so glad you asked. It's 4,000 gold. And he is also willing to trade in items, so if you have anything you'd like to put towards that and decrease the cost, that is possible.
I will just buy it outright.
Okay.
4,000.
So go ahead and add that because you're a proficient DM. You
Yep.
can add that to your Roll20 sheet.
Wait, where's the gun? I don't see the gun.
It doesn't have it because remember Roll20 kind of, I mean D&D Beyond
Oh.
screwed over Fizzbands where half the
Mm.
items don't work or don't have the
Okay.
extra versions of them. So example, Dragon's Wrath weapon is only a longsword on D&D Beyond when it can be any weapon.
Oh, so it's a dragon draft gun. Okay.
And for you, Zach, go ahead and roll me, because this is for chromatics, go ahead and roll me the number of chromatic dragons, which I believe is white, green, black, 5. Roll me a 1d4 plus 1.
4.
That is the lightning. So that's a blue dragon. So you
Sweet.
see that this pistol has kind of merged with some scales and some blue gems, and it's like it's a nice pepper box looking kind of pistol. It's nice and long, and when you click it down, it like Percy style, it goes down, then clicks back up, and each time you roll the chamber, it has a little spark lightning.
Sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, if anyone wants to pick up any of those, including the mystery spell gem, that is there. But I'll continue as is, and you can go ahead and purchase from him anytime before the long rest. So, Lord Helmet, we're going to start with you.
Hey.
And I'm going to move you guys to the ship. I just need to remove you folk. All of you are outdated, so I'm just gonna go. Just getting your
Okay.
tokens resized.
I'm gonna click this and see if it works correctly.
Give it a pew pew.
Okay, good. Then even auto rolls the. If I do the action
Nice.
thing. Okay, sweet.
That's good. So, Lord, there is no rolls needed to make your armor pieces and your helmet. You will have done that down at the helmet home, unless there's any specific roleplay you'd like to do with any NPCs while you do make it in the forge down below. Is there anything you'd like to craft, other things you'd like to craft or get done before the night comes?
When is this happening exactly?
What do you mean?
Like when during the day? Like it's towards the like we're having dinner now. Like when is this?
This is, well,
crafting
we're
going on?
ending the night with dinner, right? And then, so it's
Okay.
any time before that. Like, so this is what you're doing with the rest of your day after the morning. So your afternoon and evening, how are you? Aside from crafting it, so that takes like 2 hours for your gear to be ready for tomorrow. Because it needs to cool, but it's all enchanted, it's all ready.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I'll just make it,
Okay.
and I'll make sure I don't want to use all of the smithing materials. I want to save them for later.
You only use the armor pieces that you need to use from the construct.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, your helmet is looking pretty sick. Your new pieces of gear for your core body are looking awesome. And you feel that magic within them, the ability to call upon more power from your bloodline.
Yeah, he just kind of looks at the schematics that were made for him and on the armor, and he'll just sort of.
Alright. And with that, is there any individuals you'd like to interact with? Any other bits of shopping you want to do?
Yes, I do want to go to a bookstore, and I
Okay.
have some just mundane books I want to buy.
Yep.
I want to buy a book on like traumatic brain injuries and recovery exercises.
They don't have that.
Anything close to that? Anything Dubois has?
Dubois would definitely have a
Oh, maybe like a memory game for infants.
Dubois
Probably.
would definitely have a in-depth anatomy book, which does talk about like injuries and all that. So you could get that from him for like a gold.
Okay. I'm going to the game store and I'm just gonna get some puzzles and some flashcards.
Okay, 1 gold there.
And from the regular bookstore, or maybe from Dubois as well, I'm getting a book on Spelljammer Flight and how to pilot a ship.
Yep, that's a gold.
All right, so 3 gold total, you think?
Yeah,
Damn, you're breaking the bank.
I know.
And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do before dinner.
Okay. Delilah, is there anything in particular you'd like to craft or do at this time? Talk to anyone in particular?
I would like to craft. I should have crafting materials. I do have crafting materials.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would like to do something with the 5 soulfire gems and the
Mm-hmm.
maybe not all of the forge materials, but like a good chunk.
Okay.
And then to bedazzle it, I do want to use some of the gems because I do have like a fuck ton of gems.
Okay. So with the Soulfire gems, I can give you a couple of options, and then we'll make something in between. So
I
it'll be
do. Only thing is that I do want it to be, so you know how like the dagger sword has the option of up close and long range? I
Yes.
want to do something with that,
Well,
but I just want to do it with like fire.
here's what I was gonna do.
Yes.
You can upgrade your dagger sword with the Soulfire gems. And what this could do,
Ooh.
and this is one of the ideas you can have, is that the blade can not only do its standard stuff, this would also increase its rarity, and this would make it require attunement.
Oh, do I have a spot?
You can.
You know what? I'll make
yeah.
a spot.
So what you'd be able to do is the blade would be able to just shatter into pieces and float around you, making it have a 10-foot range that you can just
like
shoot
that
the shards.
broken blade that I found that one time.
And
Hell
then
yeah!
you can use charges to make explosive shots with the blade, like shrapnel explosions. But if you use all the charges, you can shoot a fireball spell.
Hell yeah. I would like to rip the attunement out of a couple of my items.
Depends on the items, because we are now closing down on that a bit more.
Okay.
Attunement removal.
Blink back belt and ring of protection.
I can do both of those.
Okay. Yeah, those are the ones I want to rip the attunement out of, and then I will figure out the rest. Because honestly, I never used my Starshot crossbow, so I could definitely like unclick from that and do the dagger sword instead.
You can always swap back onto attunement for the crossbow. Yeah, it's situational. Yep, I'll go ahead and start making that then, and then it'll, because base stuff, it'll deal fire damage once per, like, it'll deal fire damage on top of its regular damage. It'll have all of the dagger sword abilities, and then it'll have the explosive range, and then the big boom fireball that's a once per dawn.
All right. And then the blink back belt's already a homebrew item, so being able to take the attunement off of that should be easy.
Yeah,
it's
you
just the ring of protection
weapons
that you
return-
would have to.
Yeah, there is actually, go ahead and add it. I made one a while back. Go ahead and add shit. There actually might be one that says NA, which is non-attune. If not, just add Shade's Ring of Protection, because I made one for Shade before.
Okay.
And it'll give you your +1 to saves and AC. So your AC won't go down or up. Okay. Anyone you would like to talk to?
You know, she's not really the talking person, but I feel like because I do that, she doesn't really get to interact with a lot of people. Oh wait, Delilah
could-
has a ring of protection.
Yeah, you do. You should already have one on attune, so then you should be
Why
good.
do I have 2 rings of protection?
I don't know.
I guess I never got rid of the. I guess I don't really need.
Oh, okay.
Because Delilah's doesn't require. Okay, so
Yeah.
Delilah's doesn't require.
So it's just your
Where's
blink back
the-
belt.
Where's the other one? Where'd you? There you are. Fuck off.
You could always talk to a certain someone that you helped free. Maybe they would have some insight on your recent revelations, Minfilia.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go ahead.
Your
I'll talk to
besties,
them.
anyways.
Yeah.
You come in and sit down, and she's crocheting, right now, which is already neat, but more interesting because she's using like grass and bark pieces and stuff and vine as she's doing it, and she just looks at you. I heard what happened. How are you feeling about all of that?
I don't. It's hard to come to terms with an idea that I have greatly exaggerated within my own brain, because family was something that I always wanted but didn't have, especially when I came back and received such a harsh welcome. And so this idea that, of family, because I have a found family that I truly do love,
course.
but I've always felt like I was missing out on something. And then to realize that the thing I was missing out on was my own destruction, it's that's kind of hard to come to terms with,
Indeed.
I guess.
We both
just-
fought him together, so I understand. He's a dangerous man. He nearly destroyed you and didn't realize who you were. And I think in that battle, that's when he learned. And it's hard to have someone fight for you, but not the way you want them to. And she puts a hand on your lap and just like a reassuring motion. I understand how that is. To have someone say they're fighting for you and what they're doing is good for you. But in the end, it's just the pathos of a toxic man. Admos was the same with me. He told me that destroying those people, their city, that way of life, that he was doing it to protect me and others. But it's just murder, no matter how you look at it. But a god, they can just do as they please, and people will see it as divine retribution or divine justice. It's hard to have those facts weigh on you. It's guilt. It's not your fault that your father killed and captured Faye just to save you or help you. That's still wrong. And to force you to do it. Feel your pain. Of course, it is not mine, but I still feel for you. And you are not alone in that. So, if you need to talk more about it, I'm here.
Thanks. I guess I know I shouldn't, but sometimes I miss the fire. It was so much simpler then. Just being a beast. And I guess that's why I keep setting fires now. Which I should probably stop, but sometimes when I get overwhelmed, it's just kind of easier to just stare into the flames a bit.
We should get you a pocket lighter or something to just stare at.
She cocks her head to the side. What's a lighter?
Those exist.
Remembering that she's like 150
Oh, yeah.
years old.
Oh, they have pocket torches that can ignite candles and such in the cities.
How can a torch fit in your pocket?
Ask Sid, he has one.
Ah. Or I could just take it.
I
No,
feel-
I'll ask. I'll ask.
I feel
It's-
that
this,
you should
yeah,
ask.
we're on the same ship. He'll notice if I'm using it.
I'm able to sense emotions in people. And see your ether. And as you know, it's not just a magical force, it is your life force. And it has tinges and colors and changes and fluctuations. And she looks over in Sid's direction. He's been having a very dark cloud. Ever since he died. I think he needs friends. And I think he's trying. But he likes you guys, I can tell. He wouldn't put so much work into this ship if not for all of you. But
Well, that's good.
food for thought. Though I cannot eat. Wait, I think I can. I don't know, it's weird. I'm still in a weird in-between state. I'm more of a demi-idol than I am a god anymore. My position's already been filled by Vethin. That's going to be interesting.
Well, I guess the both of us can figure out what to do next together.
Precisely. Right. Anything else you would like to discuss with her, or anything else you would like to do?
I'd like to go to town and get a pocket torch.
Very easy. They have them even here. Just a simple gold. You get one, a nice sickled Zippo lighter, and it's got a the one you find has a tiger on it. And so when you click it when you click open the Zippo, it just goes it looks like it's breathing out the fire. Alrighty.
I'm absolutely going to be adding that to her new art. And that's it.
Also a detail, Sid and Vestir are cooking together right now, and Vestir is very confused on some of the dishes, and you can tell he does not know how to cook, but he's just like kind of looking over everything. And like Sid is like batting him away when he's trying to get too close or mess something up. I've got it, it's fine. I didn't know I had such a dependable baby brother, so it's good to know that you can take care of yourself and cook. I mean, yeah, the bar will make food, but it's also good to make it on your own, not just with automated machinery. Alrighty. Hope.
I guess Hope will see if she can talk to Fimbulwinter a little bit, see if she can at least try to get some sort of relationship going there with her weapon.
E20 plus your level.
Okay. What level are we? 8. Okay.
23. You focus. Actually, we'll move you down to your quarters. You sit on the floor with the spear, and you focus, and it thrums in your hands. What do you want?
Oh, I'm surprised you actually spoke to me.
My time is precious. What do you want?
Can you help me out?
With what?
With my sister.
I'm already dealing with that. It's
really?
your sister's body that I am forced to attune to.
Well, so that's kind of what I wanted to ask. I don't know. I want to get stronger, but I'm using the wrong body to get stronger. How do... Can you help me out? I don't know what to do.
Well, if you were your father, you would know what to do immediately. You'd make your way to the portal, to a portal to the Nine Hells, and fight your sister in combat, and then go through with the soul swap.
But that means I have to make her body stronger in order to defeat my current body, right?
I mean, you could probably take her at this point.
Really?
Maybe one level up.
Hmm.
You'd be able to do it no problem, plus your father has a portal to the Hells.
Oh,
He is
that.
He is a tiefling.
Oh.
How much do you know about your father?
Well, I have some memory issues, so not
He's such a
much.
handsome, dashing hero, that Silver Fox him. But
Oh, really?
you have a pretty prominent lineage.
Could you tell me more?
Yes, your father is a child of Levistus.
Do I know what that is?
History check. Actually, religion check.
Okay.
How does that work?
I'm getting to it.
One little bit
At
got going on.
advantage. At advantage.
Okay.
Please roll another
appreciate it.
5.
Oh,
Oh no.
Good.
I know.
There we go. I thought it
So
would have been fine.
Levistus. Fun fact. I know why you're asking how would that work for multiple
Yes.
reasons. Levistus is the Lord of Stygia of the Nine Hells. That is the ice lair of the Hells. He tried to there's rumor that he tried to betray Asmodeus or slight him in some way or usurp what's his name? Frickin' Mephistopheles. And for a punishment, Levistus was trapped in one of the icebergs of that lair of hell. He is stuck in there. He is unable to move, but he is able to reach out his power and mind to the realms for his patrons and things like that. And there are rituals in which he gives his blood to those who follow him to create offspring. And those are known as Levistus tieflings. Which is a tiefling like ancestry you can take. Wink, 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 wink. That's a reason I asked you about tiefling things. And you know, he's a very prominent demon. And tieflings of his lineage have ice magic. They can cast Ray of Frost, Armor of Agathis, Darkness, stuff like that. But Levistus is also known as the demon of an inescapable doom, and is a sympathizer to those who are also in a similar situation. But the spear will continue. Your father is a Levistus tiefling, and your actual body is also a Levistus tiefling.
Oh, that makes sense.
And because of your father's lineage, that's what brought Scotty's attention to him in the first place. And then before you know it, became her champion, a master of the Arctic and the colds. And he's the one that brought her into her godhood. And shared a romance with him.
Hmm. I didn't realize he was that amazing.
Oh, I mean, that's just his origin. He's done other things. And as the basic knowledge you know, he is part of the Legendary Three, the groups that defeated Asmodeus, the aspect of Asmodeus, and helped seal away Rovagug, which you guys accidentally freed. More on that, an
That's
event
pretty
in
intentional.
the future. You know, you didn't know what was in there. But yeah, your father defeated those individuals. And then disappeared off-world and came back 55 years ago.
Gotcha.
But you know your father is ancient. He has a boon of immortality.
Hmm.
Like, he can die, but he ages very slowly and is near timeless.
Okay.
But then, after about an hour of explaining her former master's epic backstory, the ups and downs, and you now have a lot of knowledge of that, she just goes, anyways, this... You'll get stronger, and then you can soul swap. It's a gift you two have that you don't remember, and I'm sure your father doesn't. I can read into you a bit. I can see some of your old memories.
Oh, okay.
But that's a unique gift you had, most likely a minor blessing. You're Moonborn. Correct? You're a Moonborn, right?
Oh gosh.
It'd be your
Ye-
background.
Let me double check. I believe so. Yes, I am.
Must have been your gift from the moon that blessed you.
Oh.
That happens from time to time, and both of you had it. But were separated, even from your raisings. You trained above in the material plane, while your sibling trained amongst Sonia's soldiers in the base camp. To get stronger, they wanted to be a fighter, a warrior trained by devils and all of that, but at some point she must have been led astray by people against Sonia, brought into this plot.
So who's to say she won't try to soul swap with me again after we
She keeps
swap?
trying!
Oh, really? Oh,
But once,
goodness.
if you go through with your father's plan to exercise that, he'll remove your power to soul swap, and no more swap.
Oh, okay. Sounds easy when you say it like that, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that easy.
But also, there is the matter of the hells themselves right now. Because of your sister, that idiot Anvil,
Oh, my friend?
yes, and their fellow ally, the Betrayer. They've spread something down there. Because I would like to let you know, I am indeed not a soul created in this weapon. I am merely part of a conscience, and my true self is actually in the Nine Hells.
Oh.
Yes, I'm one of the celestial individuals that's currently dealing with things down here in the Blood War. But I multitask.
Hmm. That's cool. So I can probably meet you in person then?
No,
Oh.
but
Why?
there's a phenomena that is plaguing parts of the Hells.
Hmm.
Something that your sister, Anvil, and the Betrayer did. But also something that crazy pink tiefling did. On accident. And they weaponized
I take
it.
full responsibility.
They
Fuck the hells.
And they weaponized it.
Good.
Archdevil
huh.
Taffy is trying to figure out what this miasma is, what this phenomena is, and contain it. Otherwise, it's their head. but it's affecting demons.
Oh.
They're calling it radiation.
Ah, Cassie. fucking Taffy's giving demons cancer.
No, you discovered it. I will say above board. Taffy discovered it and accidentally said it and found it. And yes, these three individuals
Be irradiated
she irradiated a portion of the hells. Well, because of Taffy, these three irradiated a portion of the hells.
Oh,
Yes.
I'll take it.
These three have abused this power, and part of it originates in the betrayer. And
Oh.
thus, they used him to spread it even more.
Nakra, I'm gonna give you full authority. Blame Taffy for anything you want. She probably did it.
But when people are trying to summon demons, they're opening up bad pockets, and irradiated demons come out. They get bigger, they swell unnaturally, and if they die, something comes out of the viscera that was once their blood and can create a very dangerous entity. If left alone and not burned. But radiant magic, divine radiance, seems to affect them.
Oh, okay.
But I think they're summoning something big. Out of the burst demons. Something that could fuck the blood war over, if you were. And not in a good way. The blood war's supposed to go on forever. It's not supposed to end. That's kind of the way it works in the multiverse. And if it ends, bad things happen to the material planes.
Huh. Okay. So, if we were to go down to the Hells,
Mm-hmm.
we probably would get wrapped up in the whole mess that's down there, right?
Slightly.
Okay. I'll let my group know. You know, just be prepared if we ever do that.
There. Anyways, I gotta go. Bye.
Oh, bye. Huh.
Like, call ended.
So you're saying Hope doesn't want her sister to die, right?
I mean, she's okay with that.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's totally fine with that.
Seiya.
Me?
Lox is on the ground, splooting, kicking his little feet in the air.
That looks very uncomfortable for a cat. So, okay. I don't know what Seiya wants to do. There's a lot for Seiya to do. It's more of what should Seiya do. See, we talked about a few things I could do. Do I have sending? I think I have sending. I
You
don't
have
have sending.
You have a mirror of infinite transpondence that connects to your mom.
Oh, just my mom?
Just your mom, yeah.
Oh no. Seiya's gonna walk past, just go down and pick up Locks. And just say, I might be a bit, I'm gonna call my mother.
It's exactly how my cat sounds when I pick him up.
He's clawing at the edge right here. No, the cool people are in here. They let me do things.
The cool people are in here.
Christmas will put the ship on Mom Alert 5.
All right, so Seiya, you go on the mirror of infinite transpondence. What? Huh? Oh, Seiya. I'm a little... things are a little crazy right now, but what can I do for you?
Oh, then I won't bother you with more.
No, what's wrong?
What is going on? Why do they look so hectic?
The signal's a little wonky because they're on a different plane. You kind of make me a perception check.
Oh dear. Did this add an extra +1 to my perception?
Yes, it did. I made sure of it.
Oh, it did. Yay.
And that goes up for each mark you get in the future.
Ooh.
25. Yeah, Sony's in the house right now. Probably in Asmodeus' base of operations.
No, you're very busy right now. Is there any way you could patch me through to father?
You have a sending stone to him.
Sending's very difficult.
He doesn't have a mirror of transpondence.
Fine.
I can let him know. Where are you right now?
I'm on the ship. I'm on the
Where?
High Wind in Icor.
Icor.
Helmet home.
I usually don't get signal out there. Usually the barrier is in place to negate communications between.
Oh, that's gone.
Oh no. Not my problem, not my problem. I got things to deal with. Okay, I will let your father know.
He'll update you on our chat when you're done.
And with your perception check, as Sonia turns around, you see there's like a glass wall, and on the other side is a purple-red miasma.
I don't know what the hells look like. Is that normal?
No, that is not normal. It seems to be focused specifically in a chamber. Like, that's a glass wall, like a cell wall.
We'll just kind of look at that and just... Is everything okay?
It has to be. We're dealing with an outbreak down here. It's gotten worse. I think it has something to do with a few individuals.
Taffy cackling in the background.
You're not there.
I will let
Taffy's
you...
not there. I mean...
No. I know it was, what, the Oron...
It was Oron, Mephistopheles, you only know Oron, Mephistopheles, Anvil, and Hope's sister.
Okay. No, there was Mephistopheles, Anvil, Oron, and Hope's sister. They killed me.
I know Hope's sister for a fact.
Well,
But
now you know the others.
Mephistopheles, that small goat leg, chicken leg, dick bat. I'll deal with it.
You might be planning more.
I wouldn't be surprised. Mephistopheles has been an issue for years.
Right.
He doesn't like that I took his place.
Oh, okay.
But I'll let your father know.
Yes, I want you to... I'll tell him what I've learned. I'll let you focus on gestures at me as this. He'll fill you in when you're less busy.
Alright. Disconnect. About 20 minutes pass before you all feel a teleportation. A unique one, as a slash appears in the air.
Oh, did he just arrive on the ship?
Like
And
the,
then
like the intro.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
like
but
the intro?
but a sword slash, like Yamato from
Oh,
Devil May Cry.
it's the katana one. Okay.
Yep, a katana slash. As walking through, a few of you will recognize Rohan.
He's chill.
You see with his new prosthetic eyes that have now been attached, he's no longer has bandages over his eyes.
Oh, I'll have the redraws art.
They look just the same.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
the red herring eyes to make it seem as though he still has the eyes.
Oh, right.
Where is Saya?
Over there?
Oh, I'm downstairs.
You come upstairs because you sense the energy.
Oh,
Finally,
right.
Papa, I missed you. Hello, it's me, Nox. Oh, you can speak. Yes. So you're the cool one. You understand my plight. He's out of control. You need to tell him to give me a new body. No, I know how you demons work. Ah. This is fun. I'm gonna go sit in a chair.
Not my own familiar trying to turn my own dad on me.
Is everything all right? Are you injured? Is the eye hurting you?
No. Probably privately.
Okay.
She's in the stairwell.
Shh, it's just transition. What's wrong?
Why didn't you tell me I was born dead?
He pauses for a moment. One?
When
What do
I
you-
was born, I wasn't breathing.
No, you were definitely breathing.
I died. And Vecna brought me to life.
His eyes go wide. That shouldn't. What? How?
This is cast legend lore. And it was written out. Everything leading up. And I exist because Vecna brought me to life that day.
Knew it. The tower. I knew it was a bad idea to live above that tower. He had no choice. He had to keep the entrance to Limbo sealed, and the deep dungeon even sealed further. But you're saying that... What do you mean? Like... How?
Pull out the manuscript Tristis gave him,
Reads
and
it.
we'll read, born the ritual while successful. The magic was unstable. And then Vecna saw the perfect vessel. And crafted my soul with magic. It's why he talks to me so much.
Doesn't mean anything. What matters is you're alive. What matters is you're our son. Though I heard you found out about Mother, Earth Mother.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, but look. I'm just as much as your father as Sonia is, and you are genetically my child, along with Zartaza and Sonia. Just because your soul is jump-started, who's to say it's even actually a piece of his soul? Like this thing says, it could be that he just kick-started you. He's the god of undeath. He can bring people back from the dead with magic. It doesn't mean anything. What it means is you're my son. You're our son. That doesn't change anything. But you need to be careful. These people are still plotting against your mother and I. Then they won't stop. Everything going on in the hells as it is. Chaos is happening. The blood war is tilting into an unnatural scale.
Then, oh. Well, then I should let you know I died again.
When?
Turns out, when he crafts you, he also has an off switch.
He doesn't control you. That's just filling magic. Magic I used. I used that magic, and it doesn't mean that he has power over you. If you're strong enough, he doesn't.
I let him possess me.
I don't know what to tell you. But it doesn't matter. The past is the past, Seiya. You're here. That's all that matters.
Right. I guess you're right. I'm here to pick up the pieces that the past may left. Maybe that's why I erased my memory.
Look. When I met your mother, I was working for the Brother of Destruction, like my father was. I infiltrated their group. I killed someone to do it. Erased them from existence. I lied. I did bad things. Slighted people in that group, in the Thells. Then I got to know all of them. I got to know your parents, and I understood the mistake I had made, and then I betrayed the Brother of Destruction to join a good cause. I almost died for it. Did die. When I was brought back by Sonia and their friends, I took that as the chance to reinvent myself. Start new. My eyes were a curse. I did not want to give them to you or your brother. But I used my eyes for good after that. I did good things. I've tried to change my mistakes. You did something bad in your past. That wasn't you, who you are now. You can change, and you can overcome. It's like I did. Like so many others have. Like Norum. He worked for the Brother of Destruction too. He was a good friend. Good ally. Up to justice, he rectified his mistakes in freeing the Brother of Destruction, and sacrificed himself 3 times over to help us. Look at him now. You can do bad things, but you can change. And you can fix the mistakes made. And I'll put his forehead to yours.
Yeah, I'll say it's quiet for like an uncomfortably long moment, and then we'll just kind of like that quick rush in for like a hug.
Be careful. As always, people plot against our bloodline. And against us in general. Stay safe. And he looks up the stairs. If you have to run, don't be afraid to run. I know you wouldn't want to drag others into danger if you didn't trust them or if you didn't want to see them get hurt.
I'll do my best. I'll fix things. I'll get my heart back.
Your heart?
What?
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 No. You said heart. What do you mean?
Did Mother not tell you?
No. What did you do?
Sam will grab his dad's hand and place it on his chest.
Did you become a Reaper? Is this what's happening? Did you become a Reaper?
No.
Oh. Okay. Wait, where's your heart?
God.
Followed by upstairs, everyone can hear. What? You did what?
And Sam will just kind of. That's why
I'm
Mother
gonna
was.
skin that bitch.
Everyone, we're at DadCon 10. I repeat, we're at DadCon 10.
Sam will just. That's why.
And he
Mother
comes
was
back
so
upstairs.
to kick me out.
His face is a little flushed. Everyone, it's good to meet you all. If I haven't met you,
Yeah,
I'm Rohan Asilitus, thou fourth blade of the four scythes. I am Saya's father. It is a pleasure to meet you. Please take care of my son. I hope.
Hello.
It's weird to see you in this body, but you know.
Yep. I'm working on it.
He pats Locks on the head. Okay, I have some things to do, some strings to pull. Oh my.
Can you tell, Briar?
Yes, I can.
She has it.
He just face palms with his prosthetic hand, and you hear it the rust clicking. Takes him a moment because his hand gets stuck. And so pulls the hand off of his face. Well, I would stay for dinner, but I have a few things to attend to. And he'll take out his sword and.
Oh, Lord Helmet's gonna hand him a plate of whatever they were making.
Oh, thank you. And he just takes it, and then he'll walk through the portal.
Oh wait, hold on. He takes a little bit off the plate and noms on it. Okay, bye.
Anything else, Saya?
I think that's it. Saya will. I guess Saya at some point will just kind of look at the dagger and just say, "You good in there?"
Silent. Tristis.
Okie dokie.
First things first. Finish your business, and then you come with me.
Okie dokie. So for my, I want to ask if this is possible first, because if it's not, then I'll do some crafting instead. Is there any way for me? Is there like a connecting point to the Record Keeper's library in Icor?
You just use your card, remember? You just swipe your card and it opens a portal.
Oh, okay.
Your
Gotcha. I did
library
not.
card.
I will use my library card. I will go to the record keeper's vault. I will try and find someone in charge. And
Easy enough.
I would like to see if I can convince the record keepers to try and make a deal with Icor to get them, even just for a short period of time, access to ether crystals for the barrier. And I will be happy to fund, go on a quest, or do whatever is necessary to hook them up with an alternative
I
sword.
need you to roll me a fate roll for this. The DC is very high.
Okay. D20 plus level or just flat D20?
D20 plus level.
Okay. I would like to use one. May I use inspiration on this?
You may. Also, good segue. I forgot to ask again. This is the only thing I'm bringing over that we found out about, so I will be asking every group. I asked Destiny's Hunters on Sunday. The new inspiration rules are actually pretty dank, and it will also lead to me giving you more inspiration. Would you guys like to use the new inspiration rule ahead of time, which allows you to re-roll anything with the inspiration, which means you no longer need to declare inspiration before a roll in my games. You can do it after the fact, but also you can use it to re-roll healing, damage, and stuff like that. It requires rolled dice.
Dang, that healing's gonna be nice.
Yep, it allows you to re-roll. You still have, like, you have to choose between the inspiration rolled healing or the regular healing, but that's how new inspiration's going to be working for the 2024 edition. I'm just asking the groups if they would like to use that now, so let me know if you're all in favor.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good
Yeah,
with it.
I like that.
As a cleric main, I
I
thank you.
All right. Here is first roll. I'm gonna try and re-roll that. I'll use inspiration.
Just a reminder, you got one from the session.
Damn.
16. You kind of like preaching to the choir. Hard time. There's a lot of noise, a lot of business going on, and even the people you talk to, even higher up members, like, you look around for 72, but Port 72 is not there. But eventually, after some time, he is there, and you look at Svartor and you ask, unfortunately, might not be doable right now. We don't have that much power to do things like that, mind you. We're not government. And with the with the status of Icor being an independent state, especially Helmet Home, we'd have to go through regulations and paperwork that could take some time. A couple of days, even. We can try, but I cannot guarantee. It won't be an instant effect.
I understand. Any aid you can offer them would be most the official aid you can offer them, even if it takes time. I will be there with the Whirlwinds for a while, so maybe we can at least be there for them until something does happen or something changes. Thank you
Understood.
for making the attempt.
There are some nearby record keepers. We can send them your way.
That would be a great relief. Thank you.
Right. And, alright, so that's done. Anything else you would like to do?
Would I have any time after that to partake in a crafting?
What would you...
project?
Depends on what you would like to craft, because that can take a long rest. You can use your long rest activity to do that.
Gotcha.
I put
So
to sleep.
there-
Ow!
Oh no! Not the needles. Ooh.
Those are the
Oh,
worst.
look, I'm gonna make that a spell. I'm gonna make that a spell.
Needle leg.
Pins and needles. If I can make
So
Creaky
there-
Bones a spell, I can do that.
So there, I'm trying to for my character.
Yeah.
I do still like him being a support. So there are two things I'm kind of still looking towards getting. Number one is I would like to craft a means of casting sending back again, but not requiring a sending stone. Like if basically some sort of item that can cast sending to people I know without expending one of my two very rare spell slots.
Yeah.
The other option, I would also like. I remember there was like a healing item that we had in the Sunday game that like had a pool of healing that we could use on a daily basis. So
We can
I
literally,
would
you
like.
can literally just make that item and just
Okay.
copy paste it into Roll20.
Okay. If I could do both of those things, I would use my Fellforge materials to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can make a cell phone.
Okay.
It's similar to Seiya's mirror. It is a tablet made of the metallic substance in the glass, but it is covered in runes that you would focus and press, and you can, anyone you know, you can just cast sending through it. I'll say 5 times a day.
All right. That is very generous. Thank you. And then I will go ahead. I'm going to mark off my Fellforge items, and then I'll also add in that healing staff that we had in.
That will only
Sunday
take
game.
up a little of your Fellforged items. Your staff
Okay,
is
so-
now flavored as metal. It's not a wooden staff like the one in the offline, but
Gotcha.
it's a metal staff, and like it's got like these. I'll give you some visual for it. It's a metal staff, and then floating around it are 4 shards that like circle it, and when you stab it down to activate it, it's a nice steam mist that comes out like a heat.
Sweet. All right. So I had 100 Fellforged. How many will that take for those projects?
56.
56. Okay. All right. That is all that I wished to do.
Hey, holds out his plate of food. Holds out a plate of food and you and him. I was wondering, we haven't had a chance to catch up. If you wanted to, I wanted to talk to you about some stuff. He points at the roof. We can go on the roof. We're stationary, so no risks of falling off or anything.
I'd love to. Yes, we really haven't had a chance to talk almost since your little drunken bender.
Yeah, it's relating to that, actually.
Right, I'll head up to the roof with him.
You guys watch as they go to the...
You think Sid's finally gonna tell him?
Tell him what?
That they're in love, Locke
Ooh,
says.
Can I go watch?
No, I
They
Wanna go
aren't
watch?
I'm
I thought they
even
were already
I, a great fallen archon, would not
Oh,
interrupt
no.
a date.
No,
Aw.
Sid doesn't have the guts to tell him yet.
What, just out of curiosity, what did Sid and Vestier make for dinner?
I'll get to that because there's going to be a thing.
Oh, okay.
You two sit on the balcony area over here where the scope is and all of that. Just looking out at the night sky, the 3 moons in the air. How have things been? I know it's been crazy. What, fighting a solar dragon, was it? Oh, I was there for that. My apologies. Right? I was there, yes.
Yes, of course. You were as dashing as ever.
Perhaps his head. Sorry, I'm having some trouble lately. I haven't been sleeping much and been leading to some gaps and blackouts. But yeah, that, and I heard from Slate that Kyrios is there. And that Donna's. How are you feeling about that? I know that can't be easy.
It's frustrating knowing, and it was like I was there again, back on that airship where we first crashed.
He shudders as he, like you, he also died in that fight. Yeah, not something I would want to relive.
It's frustrating standing around people that you know need you, and knowing that there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. About the other night when I was drunk and I said stuff. You remember what I said, right?
I do.
I wanted to tell you the whole story, not just some drunken nonsense. I trust you, and trust you even with this. You know, Steve's my brother, which makes my mom his mom. She was a servant of the Emperor, and she struck his fancy, and Vestia was born. And then he found out that she had used a little bit of witchcraft to woo him, and he exiled her. This part I found out. I'd known this part. But before, where she came from in Croatia, I didn't know. And she came to Selkrith with a few refugees. On the boat, she made a prayer, dark ritual under the black moon. She wished for prosperity, for power, to get success and wealth and all of that. And Ramus appeared to her and made a deal that when she reached the shores of Selkrith, she'd get success, she'd get wealth, everything that she could want. But then there would come a day where Ramus would take from her something that she created with that success. She was adopted into the Duskin family, which our family is not all blood related, it's individuals falling under a banner, like the Newman family. All inventors and creative minds. She gave them wonderful ideas, and eventually that's how she met my father, Axum. She knew he was nobility, trusted that into her, that he was supposed to be the king, that he was given a chance to get away from it all, and he found success in the Isles, made his own fortune there. And they got married really fast and had me even faster. When I was born, Ramus showed herself just to my mum and pointed at me and said, "That's what I want." She said, "One day I will come for him, but now he is my betrothed." She disappeared. I was 5. He, tenses up at this part. My father left, angrily, might I add. He left my mother, but he left me. Back to Deus. I mean, never spoke to me, never came back. Then I got successful, went to the Newman Academy, engineering, artifice, and then my project got picked up, the Highwind. Everyone loved the idea of faster travel. It would be great for the mercantile industry, for the rest of the world. We could connect better. That's what I wanted. I wanted to better connect our continent with even the other ones and fellow capitals. And we had finished the work, almost all of it. And that night, with Golden Saucer in Vanheim, I met a woman. Platinum blonde hair, black dress. She lured me in with the sweetest words and the finest of drinks. She had me pick a few cards. And I blacked out. Before I knew it was too late. Woke up covered in scars and gashes. I was marked. Taken advantage of. She showed her true face to me, that of a life-filled corpse. My magic items disintegrated, my life fell apart. At the same time, I was given a connection to my ancestors. And as you know, I was arrested. And August got me. Then points at the arm. I barely escaped with my life. I hid on the lower streets of Vanheim, nearly getting sick from infected wounds, hunger. Then I was found. And I know you're gonna hate to hear this, but was found by Slate. He'd already been looking for me, I guess. He had heard what happened and saw me as a candidate, basically. An underdog. Someone he could work with. Got me set up with nanite surgery. I recovered for a month or two. Then when I could get back on my feet, he gave me the news that I was free to go anywhere I wanted. Invitation was open, but he could give me a ticket anywhere. And he let me know that my mom was sick. Right bad. And everything that happened to our family. For the course of a month, the Duskin family fell. Because of a stupid card I pulled. So I visited her. Nanite rejection. Trying to be youthful. Keep her beauty. By using nanites to preserve her age. It was attacking her heart. She told me everything. Deals she made. Who my father was and what that meant for me. Why he left. He left because he found out what she had done. That I was the cost of a deal. And that their love might not have even been real. Just the result of a hex. And he revealed that, what she had wanted was for my father to take over as king, so that she could be his consort and then I could be the king after him. She looked at me and said, "You're the worst investment I have ever made." Still cared for her like day, week, that. Then one day, she was going into complete failure. She needed an injection. Machines were beeping. I just let it happen. You see he's like crying. He is upset. I let her die. I was just angry. Was my life a lie? Was I made just for someone's success? Was I a tool? Did she even love me? And she was gone. When we fought the spectre, I saw her face. I heard her voice. I heard that beeping. I don't know how much time I have. I'm just worried that I'll just be gone. I don't want... I'm scared because I've grown too attached.
I take a moment hearing all of this. It brings back certain memories of Tristus back in his own home. Granted, hearing Sid's words, he now feels a bit... He feels as though he's been selfish this whole time, trying to act so depressed about his own life when clearly there's people out there that have suffered a great deal more. But he remembers his parents' words and how he too had been cast away, and as he takes all of this in, he pulls... Tristus has many small little blank journals, like every writer out there has. You know, just drawers filled with them. Some of them will never be used, but this one looks quite personal. He'll open it up, and it's blank inside, and he'll fetch a quill from his head, and he'll turn to Sid and ask, if you had a chance to write your own story right now, where you were the author in this exact moment, and you could make any sort of fantastical tale come true, what story would you want for your life?
Don't know. There's no easy undoing what's gonna happen. I'm just trying to spend what time I have making everything right. I'm gone. I want you guys to be set up. When I go, the Highwind is yours. But I don't want to go.
Chris just kind of takes a moment, and he understands Sid's feeling in that moment, because for most of this journey, even before he met the members of the Whirlwind, Chris just wasn't really sure if he wanted to go on either. Even when he had the Threads of Fate offering him chances at coming back to life, there are days where he genuinely hated that the threads of fate brought him back after the ship's crash. In his mind, he's been idyllic, passively suicidal for this entire journey, and he sees a lot of that in. He understands what Sid is feeling, and just like the feeling that Tristis would have in that moment when the members of the Whirlwinds have given him reasons to want to live. Tristis will take a moment and say, if there were a chance your story started with a knight in not so shining armor who made a deal with a dark god of his own, who has a means of acquiring something that might be able to help sever your connection with Remus, would you accept that hand, or would you... You say you don't want to go, but I want to know if you want to live, and what you would want to live for.
Looks at you. I want to live. Really want to live. It would be hard, but if there is a way, I want to take it. I want to be there with all of you. You're my friends. Sure, Delilah and Hope are a little unpredictable, but... And say it doesn't like me, but... Hey... Think of you all as friends. But... I want... to be there for you as well. More that. But I don't want to grow further or faster or deeper while this black noose hangs over my head. Wouldn't be fair. Even if we are able to find this cure, this fix, I don't want to promise you until we absolutely know.
We go. Bye, guys.
Good night.
Tristis will...
The game is
In his
changing.
heart, he has a little quill tucked behind his ear. It is the same quill that he's had in all of his art pieces. It is the quill that he uses to write in his record keeper books. It's not magical. It is just a regular quill that he has used from the time he was a young child, and would use it to try and learn to read and write. And he will take it off of his ear. He'll take some time and fashion a way for it to be kind of like with a corded necklace, and he's going to place it over Sid's neck and pat it on his chest, and I understand, and I know that you are trapped, and I want you to understand that I I'm going to do everything in my power to try and help you. The way that the Whirlwinds helped me, and the way that you have helped me, and the way that the world has helped me. And should I fail in that means, I want you to know that I will never stop trying. I'm an author. When a story ends the way I don't like it, I make up a change to the ending. I make a fan fiction. And I
Oh.
can assure you there are no ends stories that I will take for this.
And he'll put his hand on yours, his right hand, his normal hand, and you notice the glove is off, because he usually wears a glove over it.
Mhm.
You see on his right ring finger is a black ring that is embedded into the finger, and you see faint cracks on it.
Can I arcana this ring?
You may. This is definitely dark magic. And likely, just by base knowledge, this is likely the mark that Remus has put on him. You surmise with the cracks, this ring is fully cracked. Time is up. There are a couple of small cracks in the ring, but not too many just yet. He'll just stare at the moons with you. Right. The plan, then. Get both of our affairs in order. We can really live. And just something I've noticed. Slate's in us. He doesn't understand people. He didn't have the luxury of a normal upbringing. So he doesn't understand people or their emotions. But the three of us looks at you, and Ned gestures to himself, have something in common. He reaches out to you for a private discussion. Hear him out. You can still hate him. He is an irritant. He literally jammed me full of nanites while I was knocked out and said, "Oops, I wanted you to live." But downstairs, he's patching the mend as we speak.
I have a word or two I'd like to say to him tonight, actually.
Well, good. That'll actually be funny. And he'll lead you downstairs to where I assume there may be chaos. Because as dinner is ready and you're waiting, you're like, wait, where's Sid? He's the one that made the food.
They went upstairs, dude.
You will see, because you're all getting hungry and the food's not around you, you will see as you look over in a pink apron and pink oven mitts, and his hair held back with a hairband, but clearly was not the one doing the input of choice of cooking equipment. Slate, a bit disgruntled,
Oh, he's making us dinner.
He's finishing it, and you see he's got the dishes, and on the apron it says Sid the dish.
Oh gosh.
Wait, so this is Sid's pink apron and
Yeah.
oven
You
mitts.
have a feeling that Sid may have forced him to wear the oven mitts and apron and hairband. Sid tells me you
next
all
session we all wake up in the woods.
no. This is where we're a little over time, but he's gonna do this part. Sid
I
tells
know.
Sid tells me that you enjoy a good dish too, and best way to open an apology would be to offer some good meal. And Vestir and Sid can attest that there is nothing in it except spices. But I wanted to get this together, and Sid suggested a meal, since it's a way to have a passive discussion to say, I am sorry. I don't... And he sets the food down. Because he's got it on a tensorous floating disc, and he sets it down in the middle of the table for all the dishes. I don't understand people. Really, I have not for a long time. That's just because of how I was raised. So there are things that I do without realizing the effect that they can have on people afterwards.
As a show,
And you come down and you see this whole thing. And Sid's just chuckling a little. I gave him the apron.
I love it. As a show of good faith, Trissus will walk up to Slate. He'll go to one of the dishes that is finger food, pick it up, and he will eat it without checking it for poison or disease. Chomp.
It's damn tasty. The culinary efforts of Sid, Slate, and Vestir are all in full effect.
And then I will turn to Slate and take kind of a deep breath and say, well, in my case anyway, how about we start over from the beginning? Hi, I am Trissus Solemn, an Accord of the Record Keepers, and I'll extend a hand.
And I am Imizael Kiris, only survivor of House Kiris, Mayor of Dunsia and leader of Nocturne.
Wait, you were the mayor? Wait, huh?
He snaps his fingers and he takes the disguise.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I forgot that helmet, and I think Hope didn't know.
Nope.
Lord Helmet starts like freaking out. Change back, change back.
He changes back.
Same page on this.
Ha! But
Apparently not.
people call me Slate.
Well, Slate, I can't speak for everyone here, but seeing as you are an important part of fate that guided someone near to me, I can't speak for the rest of them, but at the very least I can say, welcome to the Whirlwinds.
I'll just nod.
What food's on the table?
A couple of dishes, some from Vanheim, which is Sid's hometown. And then, so that's like the, Western area, so some curry dishes and a few other things. And then Vestir has made some Croatian dishes. He made some borscht, basically. And then Slate burned some biscuits.
He burnt the biscuits.
Lord Helmet will eat a biscuit.
It's actually surprisingly tasty. There's actually, blueberries and chocolate chips inside of them.
In the biscuits?
Yeah,
So he
they're-
made scones.
yeah,
Got
he
it.
made a scone, but he doesn't know that it's a
Lord
scone.
Helmet bites into it, thinking it's gonna be savory, and goes, "Oh, okay. I'm just surprised."
Yeah, Obertristus had the Persona 3 reversed Arcana.
Ah, they got rid of that though. But yes, with that will end our session, as you will start your next one with the benefits of Heroes Feast. As Slate will teleport you as far as he can get you, get all of you to your goal, and then you'll have to hoof it the rest of the way to deal with this mysterious monster.
Just say I have Featherfall prepared.
But yes,
that's a good question.
thank you guys for playing. As before, we have our Patreon, and we have our Drive Through RPG, and we have our Throne, where the current goal is the alt model Lady Nakara, which would be added to my life 2D. We are going to go ahead and raid who's live?
Well, next time we'll get some Flint. Will Flinton have some RP too?
Oh, yes. We were just at time, so
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I figured as much. I want to see what little tender is up to.
But yes, we will pick up there next time. We're gonna go ahead and raid Gemglam, who's starting Endwalker tonight. So yeah, thank you for playing. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.